Alright, so driving to my boss's place, about an hour drive from where I normally work, fix a couple of his computers. And a friend of mine emails me, holy crap, gold, $1,300. It's 12, at last I looked, it was like $1,294, $1,295, something like that. And it's funny because this boss I'm going to is the actual majority owner of this company that I work for. And my other boss, where I work daily, who's there, every day in the building, is the VP, and she's basically my boss there. And I've been telling her and others for a while, you need to get some silver. You need to get some silver. You need to get some silver. Gold and silver is going to be breaking records, and why silver over gold? Well, because believe it or not, there is less silver in the world right now, out there, already mined, than there is gold. There's more gold out there than silver. Also, silver is used in many things. It's an industrial metal. It's also a precious metal. So, people are starting to catch on. They're buying more and more silver because it's been called the poor man's gold. And you can see why. Right now, silver's $21.09. $21.09. For the same ounce of gold, you're looking at $1,300. Not to mention the fee you're going to pay above that spot price, because nobody's selling you that gold for $1,300 right now. It costs you $50 to $80, some places even $100 more than that price. So you're looking at minimum of $1,350 to possibly $1,400 for one single ounce of gold. You could buy one single ounce of silver for $21. Gold and silver have always had a relationship, sometimes 12 to 1, sometimes mostly 16 to 1. In other words, 16 ounces of silver would buy you 1 ounce of gold. Today, if that was the case, and gold's pushing $1,300 right now, or, you're actually paying closer to $1,400 like I just said, because no one's selling it to you at spot price, you're talking $70 to $80 an ounce for silver, if nothing else changed, except for it to just follow the same rule it followed for thousands of years. Well, why isn't it following that rule? Why is it not 12 or 16 to 1 right now? Because it was demonetized many years ago, probably close to around the time the dollar was pegged to gold, and they removed it in like 1971, maybe a few years before that. I don't remember the exact year. It was pretty much demonetized, no longer considered a precious metal, and blah, 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 the rest is history. Now we're finding out that industrial demand, worldwide demand, which includes just people wanting to own silver, as well as the industrial demand, is now exceeding what is yearly taken out of the ground. And I don't know the precise numbers off the top of my head, especially because I'm driving right now, but I think it's something like 800 million is needed per year. And a billion or whatever it is, or if it's 800,000 ounces are needed a year, it's a million ounces that are actually required now to just fulfill mostly the industrial side, as well as a few people who want to collect the coins. So in other words, they're not pulling enough silver out of the ground now to meet the requirements and demands. So my boss, again, the VP, I've been telling her for a while, you got to get some silver, you got to do this, I know you look at some of the stuff that's going on out there. And she's like, yeah, I'll get some as soon as I can. So she ended up getting some. I think she got 100 ounces or something. And it was like $17, I think, when she got it. So now it's $21. That's a nice little increase in as far as if that was an investment, stock, etc., which it is an investment, even though it's silver. And right now you can sell it for pure profit without having to spend any money in taxes, report it to the IRS, or anything else. Now, come 2012, they threw that little bull crap in the healthcare bill that says any transactions you do over $600 for the entire year in precious metals, you will be reported to the IRS and taxed or whatever. It has to be up to the coin dealer to do that. You're going to automatically, I'm telling you this right now, automatically see an underground economy come from that, where people aren't reporting it, will not report it, and will just be trading back and forth, including the coin dealers. You're going to see that. Bottom line is, before 2012, as you can see right now with prices skyrocketing in the precious metals, you're going to have ample time to sell completely legitimately and buy without having to worry about this tax. You got a whole year and 4 months, whatever left, 5 months left. So, anyways, I'll get little articles and stuff, and that supports our view on gold and silver and stuff, and send it to them. And I said, oh, here's something interesting. I said, last year in December of 2009, George Soros, right, elite billionaire bastard, but still, you get to see what he does and pay attention, so use it for your own knowledge to watch what they do. Who cares what they say? Watch what they do. As the old saying goes, forget what they say, and by their deeds you shall know them. So, again, same with Barack Obama, your congressman, everybody else, forget what they say, look what they do. And George Soros said, gold's the next bubble in December of 2009. Maybe even just prior to that. I don't remember the actual date he said it. I think it was also December 2009. Gold's the next bubble. It's the next bubble to burst. In other words, don't waste your time. What did he do? He more than doubled his gold holdings in I think, a gold-producing company that mines it and, whatever. I don't know if they mint it, but whatever the case, it's directly tied to gold. He more than doubled it, and I think the amount he spent was somewhere around $600 or $700 million. $750 million almost, somewhere around there. Maybe even been $800 million, I don't remember. So what did he do? That's what he did. Why would someone spend it when by the way, at that exact moment in December 2009, silver and gold, well, specifically gold, was breaking records at the time. It has since then broke the world record like 8 times this year now, and it just did it today. It's a few dollars away from $1,300, so that you might as well say it's $1,300. Again, you're not buying it for $1,300. You're going to spend minimum of $1,350, $1,380 probably, maybe $1,400. That's because you're paying over the spot price. Nobody is selling it to you at spot price. I don't care who they are, whether it's eBay, whether it's a private person, a coin dealer, it doesn't matter. They are not paying spot. I called AppMex.com, asked them, what are you guys paying for gold? And they are actually paying over spot price if you sell them your gold. I was like, wow, that's kind of a shocker. I thought they always go under spot or maybe right at spot, but they're not going to give you more than spot. With gold, they actually are. With silver, you can find places. I think Kitco is paying spot. Other places might be 10 or 20 cents under spot, like AppMex, which is not a bad deal anyways. Of course, you're going to pay $1 over spot to buy from them, for the most part, sometimes 79 cents. But anyway, so George Soros, don't worry about gold, it's the next bubble, blah, blah, blah. So what did he do? He more than doubled his holdings in the gold company, while it broke records in December 2009. If that's not a symbol of an elitist telling you in advance, by watching what he did, that gold is going much higher than $1,200 an ounce, which is where it was, 12 something, maybe 12.20, 12.30, whatever it was in 2009. He's basically telling you, excuse me, the price is definitely going up. So I read another article just last month in August. And the August article says, again, George Soros, and he may have been quoting him on a TV show, news, morning newscast or whatever, some garbage. I'm going to be predicting that gold is going to $1,300 in about 6 months. We see gold going to $1,300 in 6 months. I said 6 months. Gold will be $1,300 long before 6 months occurs. So I sent an email to 2 or 3 people, including my vice president at my job, with this nonsense that he said it. And I told everybody in the email, which, by the way, all of them have bought silver thanks to me bringing things to them, waking them up. And they're very grateful for that. So while I waste my time with 99% of the people that I know, there's a few 1%, whatever it ends up being, that actually did something and is very happy right now, and it has said, hey, check the price out, man, this is awesome, good, I'm glad. So these 3 people, I sent them this article. Look at this bozo talk about $1,300 gold. It'll be that way before 6 months from now. Mark my words. We're not even a month later past August. We're in September. Today's the 22nd. I don't even know if it's been 30 days since I sent that. Anyways, it's been a month. Let's just say that. It is now $1,300 spot price, basically. Okay, $1,294, $1,295, and it's morning. It's 9 o'clock in the morning right now, so we have all day. It could break 13. Bottom line is, it hit $1,300. You know, it's too close to say it didn't. So there you have it. A month later, it broke 13. It's at $1,300. In 6 months from now, where do you suppose it's going to be? I've been screaming at everybody on my Facebook page, which consists of 59 friends. Most of those people are friends, people that I've known throughout my life, whether it was someone I met when I was, 9 years old. They since moved out of state, and I found them, they found me, and, we're on friends list, whatever it may be. All except for about 5 people on my list of 59 I don't know, as far as personally, and I've met them online through my YouTube videos or whatever, and then they said, hey, I want to join your Facebook page. So I've been telling people since like October, November of 2009, I specifically waited on purpose to join and get on Facebook and really get busy on Facebook with telling people, waking people up about these things. And let me tell you, nobody, aside from pretty much the people that joined off of like my YouTube page and people who are interested in this stuff, and maybe a couple other people that were at first asking me if I was okay in the head, basically, and I just said, just look at what I'm sending you. Yeah, but that thing's 30 minutes, it's an hour long. Just watch it. If you're gonna make the comments you made asking me if I'm okay, if I'm not crazy, at least watch the goddamn thing, then make your own decision. And I'm not telling you to believe anything you see. Just watch it, and then let me know how you feel. One of my friends was able to do that and painfully watch one of the documentaries of, I don't even know which one I sent him. I think we were arguing about 9/11. I don't even think he finished watching it, and before he either texted me or emailed me and said, oh my God, I think he texted me, holy crap, I can't believe this. Oh my God, you were right. Oh my God. That's basically what the text message says. Did you finish watching it? No, not yet. I had to stop because my kid woke up, whatever. But I'll tell you right now, I don't even need to see any more based off of the little bit that I just saw. I never even knew there was a third building in New York City that fell that day, the same way the Twin Towers did, and it wasn't even hit by a plane. Oh my God, when you see the video of that thing fall, it's classic demolition. I can't believe, what was in that building? Why do you think that building fell? Right, so then we start having this conversation. The reason it fell is because that's the building that stored massive financial information as far as investigations into fraud, still investigating Enron, still investigating WorldCom, still investigating the savings and loan scandal of the 80s. There was still stuff going on that they dragged out. Key players were still being investigated. Not anymore. See you later. And I was watching Max Kaiser the other day, and he mentioned that he believed there was other financial information regarding this nonsense paper crap that they're doing with gold and silver, the manipulation, that was also in that building, which is no longer there because it collapsed like a free fall demolition would. So anyways, not many people could give a rat's ass about the stuff I post on Facebook. And I said, listen, I'm only joining Facebook. I see everybody on Facebook. Oh, what am I going to do with the kids today? I don't know. I think I'm going to go to the mall. Oh, God, did you guys watch such and such show last night? Oh, my God, that was great. Guys, I am not here for that. I write this down on Facebook. I am here to wake you up to things you need to know about, are extremely important, and I will be providing you with information, factual information, public information that you can verify yourself. It is very important that you know these things. So I start posting daily, sometimes multiple times a day, because there's so many things that are very important. So the common response I would get at first is, well, why do you focus on the negative things? Why don't you focus on the positive things in life? And, just live life daily. You never know what tomorrow's going to bring, when your last day on this earth is going to be. Be happy and just live day, to the day. So wait a minute. I'm telling you about some devastating news that's coming. We're talking Category 5, Category 6, off the charts hurricane, financial hurricane, economic hurricane that's